So today's question is, can you explain the Barnum Effect? Well, the Barnum Effect is a phenomenon in which people tend to believe statements have been specifically tailored for them, even though they're vague and they contain very little meaningful information. And the concept was named after P.T. Barnum, who Hugh Jackman played incredibly well in the film. But it was named after his famous phrase, and he said that there's a sucker born every minute, which suggests that people can be easily tricked by flattery and persuasive advertising, which of course is absolutely true. Now, generally, people tend to interpret information as being true for them, despite it having been generalized to cover a wide population of individuals. I suppose the effect explains why horoscopes and personality tests remain so popular despite there being absolutely no scientific validity for them. Now, as part of the Barnum effect, there are things called Barnum statements, and Barnum statements are vague and seemingly personalized statements, but that apply to pretty much everyone. Psychics and con artists, which tend to be the same thing more often than not, often use them to create the illusion of knowledge or that they possess special insight or special supernatural abilities, special insights into a person's life or personality. And they typically use them as a way to gain the trust of their victims, which then allow them to take advantage of them or indeed manipulate them. Barnum statements also tend to make people feel understood, which is why you'll see personality tests like DISC or Myers Briggs absolutely full to the brim with them. And of course, horoscopes are a veritable masterpiece in Barnum statements. In fact, why don't I do a reading for you? Shall I do a reading? I don't have any tarot cards or playing cards. Let's use credit cards instead, shall we? Let's use credit cards. Now, obviously, we have to shuffle them because, this is very important, isn't it? Okay. Hmm. Okay, I can see that you're a caring person who's often in tune with the needs of others, but you have a tendency to be too critical of yourself. You strive for perfection, but can sometimes be unwilling to compromise on your standards. Now, this isn't a bad thing because it means that you're an independent thinker who takes pride in their own decisions. I can see you've been through a lot of ups and downs over the past few years, both emotionally and financially, and this has caused some stress in your life. But I can see that deep down, you have the potential to accomplish great things. But a word of advice before I let you go: you feel guilty and you worry about things that are completely outside of your control. You need to work on that. See?